Congratulations. This is fantastic. And I have to ask you first, Lorraine, what was it like for you to relive this experience?
You mean from the beginning?
Well, basically, you know, when James came to you and said he was going to make this film, and then the whole experience of talking to Vera and Patrick,
Yes.
and then watching it.
Well, just to, the last time when I was out there on the coast, well, I'm out here on the coast again, but
different coast.
Yeah, yes. I sat next to you. There was children coming and asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I realized how I could speak to you. You know, you weren't somebody way, way, way up here. That you were a down-to-earth person that I could explain things to. Because my psychic ability, that is nothing that I had control over. I had no control over it at all. I was educated in private Catholic girls' schools, and there's no such thing as anything like this happening. And I kept going to confession. I'd go to confession and confess that I was sinning. And then I was with this Jesuit priest. He said, "That's not a sin." He says, "That's you." "Why me?" He says, I can't give you that answer, and you're never going to have the answer." "I'm never going to?" He says, "Yes, you have to. You'll learn to live with it and control it." I live with it, but you don't control it.
Yeah. James, for you to take on this, this story and to tell it, and to have Lorraine there, wow, how amazing was that for you?
It was amazing. I've been a big fan of Lorraine's for a while. Growing up, I've seen, I've read stories and seen, certain movies that were based on cases that Lorraine and Ed had investigated. And when the time came, when this project came along, I had just finished Insidious, and I wanted to get back into studio filmmaking, and this was like the perfect project for me to get back into it with. The chance to take what I've honed over the years as a filmmaker and bring it to this particular movie, and to do justice to the story of the Warrens and also the parents as well that are the other set of family that are involved in this film.
Was there ever a time where you both decided you wanted to go back to that house?
The real house?
Mm-hmm.
Not with me, no.
You and I.
Not with me.
You and I, let's say both. It follows you. What was there follows you. It was very negative. Very, very negative home. It really drained everything out of you to go in that house.
Yeah, it was less scary to just build a set of the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The casting, phenomenal. Really, like Lily, boy, did she ever take a beating. Vera, to play you, how much time did you spend with Vera and Patrick, I guess, to just, let them know what was really going on in yours and Ed's life?
You mean why we were investigating, or?
Oh, no. When Vera and Patrick were cast,
oh,
you
yes.
obviously had to spend some time, and how did you, fill them in on what happened and get them to really know how you felt and what you went through? You had to have been a huge help to them.
Well, I don't know how to really approach that. I really don't have the answer for you on that. You have to help people to understand things. You have to do it in pieces, like you were for a child, like you were trying to explain something to a child. Because the normal person, imagine going through this. Just imagine going through it. It's horrible. It's very, very terrifying. And that house was very, very bad. It was bad.
Yeah.